Well, the Minnesota Vikings are on a tear this year in the playoffs with the hopes of a super big game on their home turf. I can't bring myself to say those two words in the same sentence. I don't want to be a jinxer face or anything, but that success takes more than just physical toughness. It takes mental toughness too. Certified mental performance consultant, I can't say words, Cindra Kamphoff works with the team, and she's the author of the book Beyond Grit, 10 Powerful Practices to Gain the High Performance Edge. Now, Dr. Kamphoff is here to talk about those practices that actually separate the best from the others. Whatever you're doing with the team this year, I hope you'll come back next year. This seems to be working.
Thank you.
You talk about a lot of athletes, and
Yes.
you're an athlete yourself, a marathon runner.
Yeah.
So, but this is something that can translate to both the business world and the athletic world, right?
Absolutely. You know, these 10 practices that I wrote about in the book really transfer to any area that you want to be successful in. So it could be the field or in sport, in the boardroom, in school. And what I've seen is that the best, the world's best, have really a command over these 10 practices. So they're based on research that I've done, you know, as a professor in getting my PhD, but I've seen it play out in the real world.
And so you do have 10 things, but we want to talk about just a couple of them today.
Absolutely.
So what would the first one be?
I would say the first one would be own the moment. And that's what I see that the best do, is that they can stay in the present moment and really take command of that. And what, you know, how do you really do that? You know, it's all about awareness of where your mind is and then bringing it gently back. And what I see is the best leaders and the best performers do is they take it one play at a time, what we might say in football, but they really work to train this present moment focus to be at their best more often. That's the only place that it happens, is in the present.
Right. And like you said, some of the best players say, you know, it's just a game like any other game. You have to just do it one game at a time.
Absolutely. And that's all about being present moment focused.
All right, give us another one.
I would say the other one would be get gritty. And you know, the book is really called Beyond Grit because that's the first practice, but there's 9 others that you need to gain the high performance edge. But grit really means that you stick with what you want and you can, you know, stay with it despite adversity and setbacks. And what the best do is they focus on what they can control, and they you know, really choose their response to adversity. So when I think about, like, in business, that's really important because your vision is you know, you're not going to outperform your vision for yourself and your business. So what the best do is they're always staying gritty and dreaming bigger.
You wrote this book, but you also now have a workbook that goes along with it. What does that do? What does the workbook help you do?
The workbook provides the strategies, or the how. And you know, one unique thing about this book is it really teaches you how to gain the high performance edge, which a lot of people kind of don't reveal. But what the workbook does is it gives you some exercises to actually go through, so you can learn more about yourself and what does it really mean to be at your best, or what I call your MVP level, and what's that look like and how does that apply to you. So it's cool strategies just to help you, like, raise your game, whatever you're doing, you know, in life.
Whatever your game is, whether it's in the boardroom or on the field or on the court.
Absolutely.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much. And again, thank you for whatever you're doing with the Vikings. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
We're putting the information about Dr. Kamphoff's book on our website, KARE11.com, under the news at 4, and we'll be right back.